Hey guys, how is everybody?
Awesome.
So, I think everybody pretty much knows us. I'm Brent Hathcock. This is my fabulous wife, Suzanne. We're the proud parents of Ethan. Yes. Just a few housekeeping items before we get started. This will probably take about an hour 15. Depends on how much he feels the music and everything else. But anyway, it'll be really nice. Please make sure you silence your phones. Please get your phone out. Make sure everything's silenced before we get started. Hopefully everybody found the bathroom, but there's a bathroom here. There's also some bathrooms in Fellowship Hall. If you do want to get up during it to use the bathroom or anything, please try to do it in between songs if at all possible. The bar will be open throughout the performance, so if you'd like to go grab another drink or anything, please feel free to do that. Again, between songs if at all possible. Just want to give you a little bit of history on Ethan. For those that don't already know, Ethan will be pursuing a degree in musical theater in college. He went through a grueling, highly competitive audition process where he applied to 23 universities. Each of these schools have a multi-layer audition process filled with pre-screened videos, essays, and at least one live audition per school, sometimes more. Depending on the school, there are sometimes 1,000 kids that apply, and the school is filling a class of about 10 guys and 10 girls. Ethan was fortunate that he got into many of the schools he applied to, but he finally chose to bring his talents to Baldwin Wallace University in Berea, Ohio. Berea sits just outside of Cleveland. Baldwin Wallace is considered one of the very best musical theater universities in the nation, and we are excited for his future. I'm going to give it over to Suzanne.
Okay, well, we first want to say thank you to Myron Ice, Ethan's voice lesson instructor, for the past 4 years, and his lovely wife, Linda. They mentioned possibly having a senior recital for Ethan, and we jumped at the chance. The growth in Ethan's voice has been remarkable these last few years, and we are excited that Ethan was willing to share it with you today. We also want to thank Holden Hathcock, our oldest son, for assisting with the audiovisual component of this recital, as well as being the kind, supportive big brother to Ethan over the years. We also want to thank the Westside Unitarian Universalist Church, Jimmy Bass, piano accompanist, and AIDEN LOEHR singing a duet today. And we definitely want to extend our gratitude to each and every one of our family, friends, past educators, and voice lesson teachers here today for continually supporting Ethan and his passion for music and the stage. So thank you to you all. Now we will play a very short video of Ethan and how it all started. Then he will make his debut. So thank you again and enjoy.
Thank you.
forget your big parade. It means the crowds will not be cheering, so despite what you've been hearing, you can lay down your spade. It means my mother can stop crying, my rabbi's eulogy can wait. It means the Dorsey can stop beaming, and my cousin can stop dreaming of his portion of my estate. It means no, this isn't over. No, the date's not set. No, I won't wake up tomorrow drowning in my sweat. It means I've got the greatest partner any man can get. It means I'll never, ever, ever underestimate that woman, 'cause this is not over yet. Tell my uncle not to worry, tell the reaper not to hurry, make the hangman stop his drumming, 'cause I'm coming into town to win the day. Somehow I haven't with my scheming screwed things up beyond redeeming, and we're finally on our way. And no, this isn't over. Hell, it's just begun. Hell, the resurrection of that South's least favorite son. It means I've made a vow for better. Two is better than one. It means the journey ahead might get shorter. I might reach the end of my rope, but suddenly loud as an order, there is hope, finally hope. And no, this isn't over. No, we aren't through. No, there's still a million things that you and I can do. And I'll never believe it, the things I see in you. It means a man who isn't guilty doesn't have to walk the plank. It means the gallows still are vacant, and we've got my wife to thank. It means you shouldn't underestimate Lucille and Leo Frank, 'cause this is not over yet. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you guys out there, so thank you so much. So just a bit of a rundown of what's going to happen today. So I will be singing some musical theater numbers. Then I will be singing a couple of classical pieces. So I've been in choir now for like 8 years or something like that. So I'm more classical trained, I guess you could say. So these next two songs will be classical pieces that I've sung for solo and ensemble in high school. This first song is a German piece, which I sang my senior year. So I sang this year for solo and ensemble, which I received a 1, which is the highest rating you can get. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Liebes Gott.
same vein, I guess, another classical piece that I will be singing, the next classical piece I will be singing is an Italian piece, which is O del mio dolce ardor. I sang this one my sophomore year, and I also received a 1 rating on it. O del mio dolce ardor, bramato getto, ora che tu respiri, al fin respiro, al fin ovunque il guardo io giro, le tue vaghe sembianze amori mi impinge, il mio pensier si finge sulla nel desio che così m'empie il petto, cerco te, chiamo te, spiro, sospiro, oh, del mio dolce ardor, bramato getto, bramato getto, ora che tu respiri, al fin respiro, al fin Now a complete 180, going back to musical theater songs. This next song is from one of my favorite shows, the Book of Mormon. Give me 1 second. So, pretty much I'll explain what happens because the song is, okay, so 2 Mormon boys go on a mission to Uganda, which leads to some very awkward situations, and the main Mormon boy loses faith in his Mormonism. Sure. And he realizes that the only way they can make it out of Uganda is if he believes. So, second. So, this song is kind of whenever he comes to realization that he must believe in what his Mormon church has taught him. And this is pretty much everything that Mormons believe, I guess you could say. So. Ever since I was a child, I tried to be the best. So what happened? My family and friends all said I was blessed. So what happened? It was supposed to be all so exciting, to be teaching of Christ across the sea, but I allowed my faith to be shaken. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed to help the needy, to do the things I never dared. This was the time for me to step up, so then why was I so scared? A warlord who shoots people in the face. What's so scary about that? I must trust that my Lord is mightier and always has my back. Now I must be completely devout. I can't have even one shred of doubt. I believe that the Lord God created the universe. I believe that he sent his only son to die for my sins. And I believe that the current president of the church, Thomas Monson, speaks directly to God. I am a Mormon, and a Mormon just believes. This is the moment I was born to do, and I feel so incredible to be sharing my faith with you. The scripture says that if you ask in faith, if you ask God himself, you know. So I must show what Elder Price is about and let my spirit grow. I believe that God has a plan for all of us. I believe that plan involves me getting my own planet. And I believe that the current president of the church, Thomas Monson, speaks directly to God. I am a Mormon, and dang it, a Mormon just believes. I know that I must go and do the things my God commands. I realize now why he set me here. If you ask the Lord in faith, he will always answer you. Just believe in him and have no fear. I believe that Satan has a hold of you. I believe that the Lord God has set me here, and I believe that in 1978 God changed his mind about black people. I am a Mormon who just believes. And now I can feel the excitement. This is the moment I was born to do, and I feel so incredible to be sharing my faith with you. The scripture says that if you ask in faith, if you ask God himself, you know. Just ask him without any doubt, and let your spirit grow. I believe that God lives on a planet called Kolob. I believe that Jesus has his own planet as well. And I believe that the Garden of Eden was in Jackson County, Missouri. If you believe, the Lord will reveal it, and you'll know it's all true. You'll just feel it. You can be a Mormon, and by gosh, a Mormon just believes. Oh, I believe. That one's fun. I love that song. Okay. So, coming up next is Favorite Places, which this song holds a bit of a special place in my heart. I went to visit Baldwin Wallace a couple months ago, maybe about a month ago, and they had just put on Ordinary Days, which is what Favorite Places is from, and they performed it for all the accepted students that came to visit, and this song was absolutely breathtaking, and I hope I can do it as well as he did, so yeah. On this block, there's a garden tucked away behind this carriage house. I can see it from the window, stretching toward the sidewalk. And though I look there every day, I've never found the entrance to this perfect little place I'd like to go. But still, it's one of my favorite places, one of my most favorite places, a patch of green I've only seen from much too far away. When I was 5 or 6, I started drawing crayon-colored pictures of a magic land that floated high above the treetops. And every night I'd fall asleep and dream that I could fly there, that I built this floating kingdom in the sky. And still I try, 'cause it is one of my favorite places, one of my most favorite places. Here's the twist, it can't exist. So why do I keep thinking that it does? All my life, I've imagined all these places, sketching each and every blueprint in my mind. And all I want is someone who can help me reach these places that I dream about, but never seem to find, because all of my favorite places, all of my most favorite places, are places that I've never been. I wake up to that woman sleeping well into the morning. I like watching how the sunrise trickles down her shoulder. And though I've tried so many times to tell her that I love her, I cannot find a way inside her heart, 'cause it is one of my favorite places, one of my most favorite places, one more favorite place I've never been. So this next song, I have a very special guest, the All-Stater from Keller High School. Please welcome AIDEN LOEHR. rests to strike again. Standing, waiting, I think of her. I think of her.
She leaves the room, yet remains. She lingers on. Something stirs me to think of her. I think of her.
In death she casts her spell. All night we hear her sighs. And now a girl has come who has her eyes. She has her eyes. She has lilies, hazel eyes. Those eyes that saw him happy long ago. Those eyes that gave him life and hope he'd never known. How can he see the girl and miss those hazel
She has her
eyes?
The girl has lilies, hazel eyes. Those eyes that closed and left me all alone. Those eyes I feel will never ever let me go. How can I see this girl who has her hazel eyes? In Lily's eyes a castle this house seemed to be, and I, her bravest knight, will keep my lady fair. Was she?
She has her eyes, she has my lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that loved my brother, never me. Those eyes that never saw me, never knew I'd longed to hold her close, to live at last in Lily's eyes.
Imagine me a lover.
I long for the day she'd turn and see me standing there. Would God had let her stay? She has her eyes. She has Lily's hazel eyes.
Those eyes that close.
Those eyes that closed and left me. How can I now forget that I dared to be in love, alive and whole in Lily's eyes, in Lily's eyes. Thank you so much, Aiden. He's absolutely amazing. Amazing. Okay, so switching back to more somber songs. I have quite a few of those on this list, so I'm sorry. But my sophomore year, for the last recital that Mr. Ice hosted for a studio recital, I was able to sing "If I Sing," this song. This is probably one of the sadder songs that I sing, so I'm sorry in advance. All right. My father's pride was in his hands, the piano was his soul. I watched in wonder as he played show tunes, miles off from rock and roll. What I sing you the music, if I fly, why I'm good, if my hands can find some magic, you're the one who said they could. If the child that's still inside me finds a song in empty air, if there is joy in making music, it is you who put it there. My dad grew old, and his hands grew numb, and now he cannot play. I came to visit, he sat and asked me, why must it be this way? I couldn't find an answer. I played this tune for him instead. My father sat there smiling, for he knew what it said. If I sing you the music, if I fly, why I'm good. Every day your heart is beating in the man that I am now. If my tears are tuned to wonder, if when I reach the chords are there, if there is joy in making music, it's a joy that we both share. I never told you it took time till I could see that if I sing, you are the music, and you'll always sing in me. Yes, you'll always live in me. So, musical theater majors have a lot that they have to, do, I guess. So, what a musical theater major strives to be is a triple threat. So that is a top-tier singer, top-tier actor, and top-tier dancer. So because of that, during auditions, I had to usually sing 2 monologues and I had to perform 2 monologues and sing 2 songs. And one of those monologues were usually a classical monologue, which you don't see many musical theater majors performing classical pieces just because that's not really what musical theater is. But I loved my classical monologue, and I'd love to perform it for you guys. So this is from The Two Gentlemen of Verona, written by William Shakespeare, as the character Valentine. And why not death rather than living torment? To die is to be banished from myself. And Sylvia is myself. Banished from her is self from self, a deadly banishment. What light is light if Sylvia be not seen? What joy is joy if Sylvia be not by? Unless it be to think that she is by, and feed upon the shadow of perfection. Except I be by Sylvia in the night, there is no music in the nightingale. Unless I look on Sylvia in the day, there is no day for me to look upon. She is my essence, and I leave to be. If I be not by her fair influence, fostered, cherished, illumined, kept alive, I fly not death, but fly his deadly doom. Tarry I here, I but attend on death. But fly I hence, I fly away from life. Thank you. So, this next piece is actually from the same composer who wrote Favorite Places. It's an Adam GWON piece. This actually never made it to a Broadway show, I don't believe, but I definitely think it should have. So I hope you guys enjoy. Sometimes I can picture me upon a movie screen, so debonair with hair like David Cassidy, floating in the breeze. And sometimes I imagine stepping from my limousine and waving at the cameras like a movie star, yet I'm so far away from here, away from here, so far away from here. Sometimes I imagine living on a mountainside, a mansion with a pool that overlooks the sea. Sounds nice to me. And sometimes I wake up and throw the windows open wide and blast Diana Ross out from my stereo. If I could go away from here, away from here, away, 'cause sometimes I don't get why people say the things they say. So I look in the mirror and I try to see what's so wrong with me. And sometimes I don't think this part of me will go away. So I look in the mirror and see nothing wrong, just that I belong away from here, away from here, right, so this next song is from a production called Big Fish. Excuse me. I actually got to see one of my musical theater directors, Miss Baker. Oh no, there you go. Okay, perform this, and it was amazing, very emotional. But I believe the song that started the second act was "Fight the Dragons," and I fell in love with it. So, okay. I've never been a man who lived an office life. I've never been a man behind a desk. I've always been a man who said that staying still is playing dead. The kind who's looking forward to the challenges ahead. People say that's irresponsible. People tell me stay at home. But I'm not made for things like mowing lawns and apron strings. I'm my best when not at rest. So I'll fight the dragons, and I'll storm the castles, and I'll win a battle or two. So when I'm feeling comes like 50,000 drums are banging, bring my stories home to you. All I can see is miles ahead with miles to go. All I can feel is wind and sun and sky. Stop for a coffee, make a friend, and pray the day will never end. 'Cause there's one more adventure waiting round another bend, where I fight the dragons, and I storm the castles, and I win a battle or two. So then the feeling comes like 50,000 drums are banging, bring my stories home to you. And I wonder as I wander on the road from door to door, exactly what you think of where I've been. Like, do you know I joined a circus, met a mermaid, fought a war? Do you know I think of you through thick and thin? Because even though I'm making deals and I'm bringing people joy, I'm usually only thinking of my boy. Out there on the road I pray you'll come to me one day and say, let's fight the dragons, and we'll storm the castles till we win what needs to be won. So when I'm old and tired, you'll do the job required. You'll be there telling stories to your son, where I fight the dragons and storm the castles, and I'll do the best that I can, 'cause everybody knows that's how the story goes, to turn each boy into a bigger man. So I'll fight the dragons till you can. All right, so this one, I decided to save this one for the last because, or well, not the last, but towards the end, because this is like the oldies of musical theater, I guess you could say. But so this will be a mashup from On the Street and If Ever I Would Leave You from Camelot, and On the Street is from My Fair Lady. often walked. Pause, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Bit of a key failure. Okay. I have often walked down the street, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. There lie lilac trees in the heart of town. Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, a towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother. There's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. I've seen how you sparkle, your lips red as flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I'd ever leave you, it wouldn't be in autumn, knowing how in autumn I never would go. I've seen how you sparkle when fall nips the air. I know you in autumn, and I must be there. But could I leave you running merrily through the snow? On a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so. No, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all? But could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, it couldn't be in springtime. And how in spring I'm bewitched by you so. No, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all. All right, so the last love ballad of the night is Emma. Whenever I was first choosing songs for this recital, this song really stood out to me, and I actually want to shout out. So I was eating lunch in the library with Griffin. Where's Griffin? Somewhere back there. There you go. And we were listening to all these songs, and Emma, I don't know, it's a British love song, so he's singing in a British accent, and we tried to recreate it the best way we could, and it did not go too well. But I don't know, it's a really fun memory I have with Griffin, so I guess I dedicate this song to you, Griffin, so I hope you guys enjoy. I know it's not improper for us to dance. It hardly is a scandal, and Miss Bates has no opinion. And though we are related by circumstance, you are not my sister, and I'm surely not your brother, though my brother and your sister have 3 children. It's confusing. Emma, I'm helpless in your grace. I see a kindred face when I close my eyes. Emma, the dawn breaks with your smile, and for just a while I am comforted. And if I never hold you, if I never touch you, if I never have the chance to quite express what I'm most hopeful of, then I will never know love. You don't want me to marry, yet show no sign of anything but fondness for the friend you've known the longest. And yes, I'm slightly wary to cross that line. For what if it upset you? It would stain my pride forever, and I don't know what you say or how you act. Would it be foolish? Emma, my heart wants what it wants, and it haunts me constantly when I'm with you. Emma, my soul lies at your feet. I have been discreet, but now I'm overdue. And if I never hold you, if I never And if I never hold you, if I never touch you, if I never have the chance to quite express what I'm most hopeful of, then I will never. So to end it all off, I have a couple things I want to say. So first off, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to my amazing parents and my brother for always supporting what I do. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Ice for 4 of the most wonderful years of singing I've ever had. And thank you to my past educators and voice lesson teachers. You guys haven't just taught me how to sing, but you guys have shaped me as a whole. And there's no way that I could be where I am today without every last single one of you guys. I'd like to thank my friends who showed up today, the support y'all have given me throughout my life, whether it's running lines with me last minute or just sitting in a practice room and critiquing my songs. You guys have just always pushed me in the right direction and made me a better singer, actor, and person. I want to thank AIDEN, LOEHR, and Mr. Bass. I'd like to thank the Westside Unitarian Church. And lastly, everyone who came today to support me. Musical theater isn't a degree that many people look too fondly about going into, so it definitely takes support to reach the top. And just today, seeing all of you guys come out to support me and do the thing I love, I mean, it really just, it means the absolute world to me. So the last song I will be singing is This Is the Moment from JEKYLL and HYDE. I feel like this song truly encapsulates my journey through musical theater. Despite my past failures and loads of adversity in the last couple of years, I've come to the realization that this is the moment. This is the time I can prove myself and not worry about anything in the past, because the only way is up from here. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll meet you guys out in the fellowship hall for an amazing reception after this. This is the moment. This is the day when I send all my doubts demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now, today. This is the moment, this is the time, the momentum and the moment in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and I'll make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, always recall.